Assalamu alaikum and good morning, everyone. Welcome to this very unique event. I would like to take you through a very short presentation, short and sweet, I hope, and give you some insights about the situation of the oil and gas in Pakistan and what is the proposed way forward. So in this presentation, we will look at the landscape of the petroleum industry, oil and gas industry in Pakistan, and see what are the recent changes that have been done to revitalize the industry, and look at some recommendations for the way forward. Starting off with the first slide, we will be talking about exploring frontiers and revitalizing the energy in Pakistan. What is frontier in this context? The frontiers is the untouched basins or the upside potential in Pakistan. And there is a huge abundance of the frontiers of these potential in Pakistan, being the offshore, as well as the untouched basins, the underdeveloped and underexplored basins of Balochistan and KP. So what is needed at this stage? We need to make the right decisions for the future, because we are at a very pivotal stage where we actually see the huge demand for energy in Pakistan is growing while the supply is diminishing. And decisions need to be made at this stage to be able to overcome and arrest the decline of production for energy supply. Of course, this will not only serve securing energy resources for Pakistan, however, it will also provide more platform for reserving the foreign exchange and improving the economy situation in this lovely country of Pakistan.
So what needs to be done in very short is to actually work very closely with the government in improving the policies that are in place in the fiscal regime to attract more investment in the oil and gas. This can be done by actually dedicating some more investment in the frontiers regions, as well as investment in the technology in the mature basins. So we have the frontier basins who can offer added value when it comes to more production and energy supply, and revitalizing the existing basins of Pakistan, the mature basins that actually still have remainder recoverable reserves with the use of technology. This actually comes into resulting into a sustainable energy resource for this lovely country by collaborations and decisions from both the public, the government, as well as the private sector. So looking at the energy landscape in Pakistan, we know that the energy demand is growing very fast. As you can see in the first graph, the history of production of oil and gas equivalents in Pakistan and the future, unfortunately, which is not very encouraging in terms of domestic or indigenous oil and gas production in the country. As you can see, the outlook is not very promising with the local resources. In the second graph, you can see that, again, the outlook for local resources, which could also be oil and gas, as well as other alternative energy resources. And at the same time, how the country will have to cope with the supply and the demand in the future. As you can see on the upper portion of the graph is how the country plans to offset the demand for energy by importing LNG or importing other sources of energy to the country, which is going to come at a huge cost, actually. Now we're talking about, we have spent almost $17 billion for the last 2 years, and this is going to be growing to be able to arrest the energy supply in the future. Strategic policy initiatives for the country. Changes that happened in the previous year with the collaboration with the government in Pakistan and the help of SIFC, support with the public and private companies, is there has been initiatives which actually led to approving the right of sales for third-party gas for the private sector. This on its own helps a lot with the circular debt issues that for a lot of companies are suffering from. And it actually brings about more income to operate existing fields and spend more on future fields for this government. There was another chance to allow many companies in Pakistan to actually subscribe for the 2012 policies. This was another chance, an open window throughout the changes of the policy. The commerciality of the fields itself. In the past, companies were allowed up to 30 years, and then required additional extensions, 15% policy. However, the recent changes actually give more to the economic life cycle of the field, about the economic of the field, where production can exceed 30. The ease of doing business was one of the big changes that the government has kindly approved with the help of SIFC and collaboration overall. These initiatives, their own, which happened last year, are very good. However, they are not adequate, they are not enough to actually help us grow the industry in this beautiful country. So what's required is to actually look at more opportunities to improve on the policy, where we can actually attract international investment to the country and overcome the technicality and the technology barriers to expand the industry in Pakistan. As you can see in the map, we have over almost 100 TCF of remaining recoverable resources in Pakistan. And we have two different categories. We have the tight gas and we have the shale gas. So we have what it takes to create a successful story here for the future of energy in Pakistan. Alhamdulillah, we have this diversified portfolio of basins and the complexity of the subsurface, which can actually be overcome in technology approach. So how do we look at what's happening around? We have to take advantage of the technical advances, innovations that are taking place around the world, where we can actually use these applications to improve our industry, create some sort of integration to grow the business in Pakistan. Of course, as you have heard a lot, the AI has actually been so many industries and provided a platform where you can integrate the data and try sort of like simulate the past and create good decisions for the future. So applications of the artificial intelligence are very widely available now for the oil and gas industry. However, we need to take advantage of this and actually link ourselves to it. Machine learning is transforming the oil and gas, of course, in so many aspects. One of the aspects where we can actually grow is the seismic data interpretation. Now, AI, artificial intelligence, actually helps in analyzing the data and for faster and accurate reservoir identification, which is very useful. This is the very initial stage of identifying reservoirs and producing. And another thing is the machine learning, which helps us predict the reservoir properties. And to go very quick,
the geological analysis, and there is even in the drilling optimization, there's a huge
applications that we can actually use to improve our industry. So the conclusion of this is that the artificial intelligence as well as machine learning provides so many opportunities for growing the industry, where we actually need to invest as an industry here in Pakistan to bring about these technologies
and delineate the potential that I was explaining in the beginning. So moving forward, what could be the prospectivity in Pakistan, like I mentioned in the earlier stage, is that the offshore of Pakistan is considered to be untouched. We have actually drilled as an industry over about 16 wells in the past 60 years. Sorry, 18 wells in the past 60 years. That is not enough. We have not made a single discovery where we can build on it infrastructure and actually touch the potential in the offshore. And that is for so many reasons. But the potential lies with a huge area on the offshore in Pakistan, which is producible on the neighboring countries' offshores. However, in Pakistan, it needs more dedicated, collaborative work between the operators. It takes about 5 minimum of commercial, 5 TCF of minimum commercial discovery to be able to commercialize a discovery in the offshore. So this is a huge investment to be able to commercialize a 5 TCF. We would have spent about $100 million to reach to that point. So as I mentioned, there was very less exploration activities on the offshore with a huge potential. And given the, the studies that are available could be actually enhanced, improved on the offshore. There actually needs to be more and better seismic coverage on the offshore of Pakistan. And what we hope actually to be able to entice the industry to invest and take the risk in the offshore is to probably revisit the fiscal regime for the offshore and attract more investment. All we need in the offshore of Pakistan is one single discovery, and this will be similar to other discoveries in the world, such as Guyana, Suriname, and other major discoveries that happened in the past. Moving on the prospectivity of the offshore, again, we need only one single discovery, and you will see all the IOCs that actually will be coming and working in Pakistan in the offshore. Based on the studies, we have a huge potential. It's about 7 billion barrels of oil equivalent actually in the offshore in Pakistan. And Pakistan offshore can be a game changer not only for Pakistan, but around the region, because of its location and the producible reserves. This will bring about more foreign investment, of course, to the country, and it will meet a lot of energy demands and actually save a lot on the current energy consumption, and actually even provide a room for exporting because of the location, again, of the offshore of Pakistan. So what sort of a collaborative efforts do we need to see in the offshore or in this industry to be able to bring about a successful story is that we need to actually work very closely as a public and private industry along with the government. We need to facilitate the large-scale investments. The small investments, which are targeting small pockets of reservoirs in the maturing basins in Pakistan, yes, could actually provide some energy supply for the short term. However, this is not a large scale, and we need to bring about large scale investments, bring about the technology and the key players in the industry to be able to unfold the potential in Pakistan. Of course, enhancing the efficiency and the innovation is one of the key factors, and ensuring sustainable development, which actually aligns with the energy and regional energy demands in the country. The international collaboration is very important to make a success story again. We need to have access to global expertise to unfold the very complicated potential in the remaining bases that I have spoken about. And as well as actually we need to foster for the knowledge exchange in this case. So public-private partnerships along with the government support, fostering the right environment to grow the business will be a key for collaboration efforts in this case. The conclusion of this very short presentation is actually what's needed is to actually reaffirm our commitments to revitalizing the industry and the mature basins in Pakistan by actually doing some more policy reforms to attract investment. All the investors want to see is a positive economic case. The decisions are pure economic decisions, where actually positive cash flow and added value to the industry will bring about the success. Excuse me. The strategic investments actually in the frontier region, actually one of the key factors as well. And the technological advancements that actually we have discussed earlier. The recommendations, which is the last slide of this presentation, is conserving energy is very critical to Pakistan, of course, because of its growing population and the increasing energy demand. We need to also encourage all stakeholders to actively embrace technological advancements and bring about innovations to the country. And then we need to adopt the cutting edge technology that will help us cope up with this energy demand and growth. The last 2 points actually is to enhance the technical expertise by actually bringing more international players in the market, and for the service companies as well to do their share and bring in technology to Pakistan. Yes, it is a business case. Sometimes you need to invest before you can actually create cash flow, positive cash flow for the service companies, but you need to invest in the technology in Pakistan to be able to do. Periodic reviews and revisions of the policy are very key to incentivizing the local industry players and the international to come in here. Thank you very much. I appreciate your listening, and sorry for the long presentation.